Welcome back to Venture Vibes. Today, we're going to show you why Malaysia is the most underrated country in the world, not based on hype or guesses, but on hard facts and real developments happening right now in 2025. Malaysia's economy has reached over $470 billion in GDP as of this year. Despite global uncertainty, it's growing at a healthy 4.7% annually. Inflation is stable at around 2.8%, and the Malaysian ringgit has remained steady against the US dollar and other major currencies. While many countries are still dealing with post-pandemic fallout, Malaysia's careful fiscal planning and targeted subsidies have helped it recover faster than expected. In the past year alone, Malaysia recorded over $70 billion in approved investments, and nearly 60% of that came from foreign investors. Big names from the United States, China, Germany, and Singapore are setting up in the country. They're not just investing in old industries. They're betting on Malaysia's future in semiconductors, green energy, data centers, and electric vehicles. Malaysia is now the sixth largest exporter of semiconductors in the world. Penang has become one of Asia's most important technology hubs, earning the nickname Asia's Silicon Valley. Major tech players like Intel, Infineon, Texas Instruments, and ST Microelectronics have expanded their operations here in 2024 and 2025. These investments aren't just about factories, they're also building R&D centers, hiring local talent, and supporting startups. The country's infrastructure is also among the most developed in Southeast Asia. The MRT 3 Circle Line project in Kuala Lumpur is under active construction and will complete by 2030. It's going to improve public transport for millions of people in the Klang Valley. The Johor Bahru, Singapore Rapid Transit System is on schedule for a 2026 opening and will change how people live and work between Malaysia and Singapore. Roads, airports, ports, all of it is being upgraded under the government's RM170 billion infrastructure push. Malaysia's digital growth is one of its strongest assets. The country's 5G rollout is ahead of schedule, with nearly 90% population coverage already achieved in 2025. Full coverage is expected by early 2026. Under the Malaysia Digital Economy Blueprint, the government aims to grow the digital economy to make up 25.5% of the country's total GDP, and it's already close to that number now. Malaysia ranks number 32 on the 2025 Global Innovation Index. That puts it ahead of countries like Brazil, Turkey, and South Africa. Cities like Cyberjaya and Kulim are being transformed into smart cities, powered by AI infrastructure, cloud services, and green data centers. Microsoft and Amazon Web Services both announced new regional cloud hubs in Malaysia this year, bringing billions in investment and digital skills training to thousands of young Malaysians. English proficiency in Malaysia is among the highest in Asia. In the EF English Proficiency Index 2025, Malaysia ranks third in Asia, after Singapore and the Philippines. This makes it far easier for global companies to operate, hire, and expand here without a language barrier. At the same time, the education system is being upgraded with a focus on STEM, vocational training, and digital literacy. The healthcare system in Malaysia continues to attract attention globally. Medical tourism has returned to pre-pandemic levels, with over 1.3 million medical tourists visiting Malaysia in 2024. Affordability, high standards, and English-speaking doctors are key factors. Private hospitals like KPJ, Pantai, and Sunway Medical continue to expand across major cities. In terms of safety, Malaysia ranks in the top tier of peaceful countries in Asia. According to the 2025 Global Peace Index, Malaysia is ranked 20th globally, higher than both the UK and the US. Crime levels are low, political stability has returned, and ethnic harmony remains strong despite occasional challenges. Malaysia is one of the most diverse countries in the world. It's home to Malays, Chinese, Indians, indigenous groups, and many expats. That diversity reflects in its food, architecture, religion, and festivals. From Deepavali and Chinese New Year to Hari Raya and Gawai, Malaysia's multiculturalism is authentic, not forced. Tourism in Malaysia is booming again. In 2024, the country welcomed 26 million tourists, and the number is expected to exceed 30 million in 2025. Places like Langkawi, Penang, Malacca, Sabah, and Sarawak continue to attract global attention, and new ecotourism projects in Borneo are gaining recognition for sustainability and wildlife preservation. Malaysia is also becoming a regional education hub. Institutions like University Malaya, Sunway University, and Taylor's University are now ranked among the best in Asia. More than 150,000 international students study in Malaysia today, thanks to affordable tuition, international standards, and partnerships with UK, Australian, and American universities. As global cities become more expensive, Malaysia offers one of the best standards of living for the price. In cities like Kuala Lumpur or Penang, a monthly budget of $2,000 to $2,500 can cover rent, food, transport, healthcare, and leisure and comfort. That's attracting not just tourists, but long-term digital nomads, retirees, and remote workers from all over the world. Environmental efforts are also improving. Malaysia is one of the few Asian countries actively enforcing its deforestation ban. Forest reserve coverage remains above 50%, and reforestation programs in Sabah and Sarawak are gaining international funding. Malaysia is also working to reach 40% renewable energy use by 2035, with major solar farms in Kedah and Negeri Sembilan already online. Politically, Malaysia is relatively stable in 2025. The unity government continues to hold a functional majority in parliament. Although challenges remain, including income inequality and rural development, the country has shown steady governance. Anti-corruption measures are being enforced more seriously than in the past, and digital transparency initiatives have made government procurement more accountable. In international relations, Malaysia is maintaining strong ties with both the West and China. It's part of the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership and continues to engage in trade talks with the EU and Gulf nations. This neutral and balanced approach has helped Malaysia stay out of geopolitical conflicts while strengthening its global economic position. Malaysia has also emerged as a leader in halal manufacturing, Islamic finance, and ethical tech development. In 2025, it's ranked as the #1 halal exporter in the world. Its Islamic banking sector now holds over 40% of total banking assets in the country, and Malaysian fintech startups are expanding across Indonesia, Pakistan, and the Middle East. Despite all this, Malaysia rarely makes international headlines. It's often overshadowed by its neighbors or misunderstood by Western media. But as the world begins to look beyond the usual global powers, Malaysia stands out as a peaceful, affordable, technologically advanced, and forward-looking nation with strong values and global potential. This is why Malaysia is the most underrated country in the world, not just in 2025, but possibly for the decade to come. Malaysia's strategic location in Southeast Asia continues to offer advantages. It's within a few hours' flight from the region's biggest cities and acts as a gateway for both Asian and global businesses. Its ports and airports are expanding, and its position in trade agreements like RCEP gives it preferential access to key markets. Another strength is its people. With a median age of just over 30, a digitally literate population, and strong English proficiency, Malaysia is now considered a top emerging destination for outsourcing, regional headquarters, and global remote work. Young Malaysians are also leading new startups, innovations, and green tech projects, supported by growing government and private sector funding. This is Malaysia in 2025, advanced, diverse, stable, and full of global potential. It may still be underrated, but it's no longer unnoticed. Thank you for watching Venture Vibes.